Hello, this is Cindy with Love to Scrap for Fun, and here to show you what I have been working on the last probably 3 weeks is my sunflower junk journal that I will be listing on Etsy. I haven't counted the pages yet, so I'll have to put that in the description. But this is 9 inches by 6.5 by, I believe this is 2.5 inches on the spine. It is machine stitched with dark green thread, and there is padding from a mailer envelope and another one underneath this image, this sunflower vintage image. There's machine stitched also on top of denim. I created lots of denim tabs, I guess you would say. And I did hand sew these sunflower buttons on there, so they're not going to go anywhere. I sewed them on there really, really good. This one is a ladybug that I did use fabric tack to adhere him on there because he wasn't a button, but he's blends in really well with the journal. I hand embroidered the inside cover here, kind of to look like a sun. And there's a pocket here made from an envelope with a window envelope that I decorated. Also, one of the buttons right here. Some sunflower cardstock with a pocket. There are 4 signatures in this. This is a little mini journal notebook that goes inside, made from a manila file folder with a couple of little pockets with tags with little flowers held on by brads, and just miscellaneous writing paper, a really old crossword puzzle book pages, and there's another pocket in the back with a little note card. This is a 4-tiered pocket with some ephemera and tags. Everything is chalk inked along the edges to have the aged look. This is a little envelope that folds out that you can journal inside of, and then fold it back like origami. And this is a little mini notebook. It's got a clear cover with the sticker on it and some writing notebook paper. I guess it's a 3-tiered pocket, not a 4-tiered. There's only 3 pockets there. I did some ruffles out of some fabric that it looks like sunflower colors. And there's also this tie that wraps around the entire journal made out of the same fabric. And it's torn on all sides to give it the feathery touch. And this is a coffee dyed cardstock. And I did some inking with some stencils, some butterfly stencils. This is a belly band made from a piece of vellum that I hand sewed it to this page, and a avocado dyed index card with some sunflower ephemera. And of course, I put lots of writing pages, and I inked all of these pages. It took me one whole evening, but I inked all the pages. And there's some prints from a kit I had bought from My Porch Prints from, I think it was the autumn collection, but I added that in here with the sunflowers. And I did some stamping, and that's with black StazOn ink, coffee dyed papers. And this is a writing board that I'm including. It's just an image print from My Porch Print collections, and I adhered it onto a manila piece of a manila file folder. So it makes it easier to write your notes on in all these pages. Lots of pages. This is some resume paper, parchment paper, doily, and here's a magazine page. Has some sunflowers and different flowers. This is the middle of the first signature. And there's all those pages to write on. There's like 4 pieces of paper there. Coffee dyed papers. Stamping. And here's some of the digital paper. And I added stickers on this one because there were pumpkin images on them. So I put sunflowers over the top of them to keep the theme going with the sunflower journal. And here's another vellum belly band that that's embroidery thread. I've got a butterfly paper clip here, and this is from a flower book. I thought was pretty cool. Just slip that there. And here's a pocket with a tag. And if you take this off, this folds out to be some more journal space to write on. And then just fold it back up. And I clipped that there to kind of keep it closed. This is a little journal booklet I tied with a little flower button on there, and it's 2-sided with some notebook paper. And here's the denim tab, the ladybug. And this is really nice cardstock, and I machine stitched around the perimeter of a lot of the pages. This is the second signature here with the pocket with note card. And this is a little journal fold up made out of cardstock, just like the bigger one on the previous page. And then you tie that. And sunflower vellum paper. It's really nice, thick vellum. Lots of writing pages. There's like 4 of them here. Coffee dyed papers with some stamping. There's 3 pages of that. And then here's some stationery copy paper that had some cool looking plant images on it. More stamping. This is like a cardstock that has burlap on it. It's pretty thick. And I added this little flip out with some coffee dyed writing pages. And this is a little pocket with an old-fashioned sunflower calendar from 1916. And this paper right here is some specialty paper from Tim Holtz. It's kind of like, has a different texture to it. And here's Here is a pocket that I actually hand embroidered this one. I drew the picture on there freehand and embroidered it onto a piece of denim, and then put cardstock, sewed it onto cardstock behind it to make a nice little pocket there. And here's the middle of the second signature with a magazine page, a journal card with side pockets. Here's the pocket on the other side of that burlap cardboard with a note card and some stationery. And I drew this on some plain white paper, this little sunflower, and I watercolored it and backed it up on some linen fabric and adhered it to the pocket there. This is the other side of that paper with, looks like foliage, coffee dyed papers, writing papers, the vellum pocket with a little envelope with just some cardstock that you can journal on, or you can adhere photos. And that is stamped. One of my stamps. And this is a collage page right here that I did, and I drew this and painted it with watercolors and outlined it with just a simple pencil to give it some shading, and used a lot of different things to just make a collage there. And I created a place to hold your pen with this black elastic. And this is an orange gel pen that's never been used, right out of a package that I am including with this journal. This is an envelope pocket right here, and it holds this notebook paper, sunflower notebook paper, the long kind. Has a side pocket that I made I drew this and watercolored this. Had fun doing it. I even signed my name right here. And I got a little pocket in here with a little handmade envelope with a little tag. And just some writing notebook paper inside. And I did ink the edges on all those papers. Here are some a little journal note card with a tag, and an envelope that I added some old puzzle pages in there. I've got this anchored there. The paper clip. Then there's the pocket on top with the journal card. And this is machine stitched on this coffee dyed cardstock with a pocket. And then this is a banker's envelope that I saved the top part. I thought that was kind of cool. It's from my pharmacy. And then I had a stamp and some stickers, and just added a long tag inside of it. And you'll notice that when I machine stitched, I did leave some stitching strings on there because I think it looks cool. And here's some ledger paper. And this is old ledger paper too. I got this from a thrift store. And of course, writing pages, graph paper, doily. This is cards, two-sided cardstock with the envelope holding index cards with some ephemera on it. Coffee dyed papers that I stenciled. This is the middle of the third signature. There's the signature ties with the side with another index card. Some more stenciling with the butterfly stencil. Another tag. This is a little mini notebook. All the graph paper and line paper, ledger paper. This is a top tuck with the journal card. And this is from a sticker collection, a sunflower sticker collection. And I added some fabric behind it, machine stitched it with orange thread. Some stamping, and here's another pocket made out of this real, I don't know where I got this cardstock, but it's corrugated. It reminds me of a corn husk or something. And it holds a postcard, sunflower postcard. And this is the other side of the collage page. And I drew this and used watercolor to fill it in and shade it with a pencil. Some more journal papers. There's a couple, there's like 3 pages here. Stenciling butterflies. This paper already had that on it when it came that way. I didn't stamp it, it already came that way. And here is a color page. This is a lamb and it's got sunflower, butterflies, graph paper. This is a fabric flip up from denim, and I added lacy trim to it, and this from the sticker collection. And I adhered that really good with fabric tack, so it's not coming off. The other side is a little pocket tuck. And those are 3D stickers that I had, and I adhered them on there really good with fabric tack also. And this is a journal card that I made into a pocket, and I slipped another pocket in there with the tag. This pocket's made from a crossword puzzle page. And of course, more writing pages. Gotta have that. Not every page can be decorated, right? I gotta leave some blank pages for you to do, whoever buys it. And I've got a receipt in this little side pocket. This is the middle of the 4th signature, and there's a magazine page of the Midwest, some photos from Midwest stuff. There's not really sunflowers in it, but I did put some sunflower washi tape on there. Beautiful 2-sided cardstock that I had. The colors go really well with the sunflower theme, I thought. More writing pages. And here is a belly band with a postcard and a little handmade notebook with little lined papers in it. And I put stickers on top of that and tied it with some linen fabric. And here's another pocket with another postcard. And this is a coffee dyed handmade envelope And I just put a piece of paper in there and edge inked it all. And I put this image on there so that you can just tuck the flap inside of it. Graph papers. There's like 3 pages, 3 or 4. There's the other side of the color page. Coffee dye papers. Writing from a writing tablet. And that is the last page right here. And I also embroidered on the paper on this side too. And it has that crunchy feel because of the padded envelope that's sandwiched in between the fabric, the cardboard, and this cardstock. So it's pretty sturdy. And there's a doily that's adhered on there with fabric tack glue. And to include with this journal, I made a little mini journal to go with it. And I made this denim little purse pouch. And I had one of those buttons left of that set. So I used it for the enclosure. And I made a slit and I hand embroidered the stitching around it with embroidery thread. And it holds this cute little mini sunflower journal made from a manila envelope or a manila file folder. And a little top pocket with a tag. Inside belly band. Ephemera. Some writing pages. And there's an authentic piece of a map, a little side tuck with a tag. And then this is from a package, what do you call them? A little paper, white paper sack package. And there's 2 journal tags with denim tabs that I used green staples to attach that, and a side pocket here that holds some cardstock that you can journal on that's all inked. And there's a ticket and an oval shaped tag and a little tag, and that's the middle of the signature. Belly band with a journal card, and a pocket with some more ephemera and a tag. And here's the other side of that bag, paper sack bag that I made into a pocket and machine stitched it into a pocket. And there's a receipt, and there's a journal card, and there's one of those origami envelopes that you could fold out and do journaling inside of that I included in there. And here's a journal card that I made into a pocket with a tag. The other side of that map. And then there's a stamped image of a sunflower that I made into a little pocket to hold a tag and all your notebook paper pages. The back page has a pocket with a tag. And this is a little, made out of a little bottom of a paper bag. And I made a little folio type thing, stitched it with orange thread around. And in the little pockets, I've got some little ephemera and a tag. And that just slips behind this side. And I put the tag inside of here. It's kind of hard to do it when you're on camera. And then it just goes right back into this little pouch. And you could put this in your purse, take it to travel with, put all your goodies inside here, do your journaling, or give it as a gift to one of your granddaughters or your daughter or a friend. But I'm including that with this big, thick, chunky journal. See all those tabs? There's 1, 2, 3, 5 denim tabs with buttons and one ladybug. And then I got ruffle tabs. There's 3 of those. And this is the tie that goes around it. And it is long enough where you could wrap it around a few times if you wanted to. Or you can shorten it yourself or do whatever you want. You could tie it in a bow, or you can just wrap it around again and just tie it right here, or you can tuck it inside like that. Anything works. Thank you for watching, and I will put the direct link to my Etsy listing on this as soon as I get it listed with all the photos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.